Alright guys, welcome in and welcome back. Today I've got another Resident Evil video for you guys. Um, for those of you guys that watched live with me when I was originally streaming this, I looked back at the recording and it would probably be true for the stream as well, but the audio for the dialogue in the cutscenes and in the game, for whatever reason, didn't play through for the video, so I wasn't going to upload that obviously for obvious reasons. I've been having that issue with a lot of the Resident Evil games as of lately, namely Resident Evil 2 and 3, the remasters. For some reason, there's something going on with like the stereo for that. It doesn't seem to want to pick up on the centralized channel, which they reserve for like dialogue and like cutscenes and such. That way, like you don't hear it on your left side only or right side only. It's like your center audio lane, if that kind of makes sense for like anybody that's familiar with how stereo works or surround sound stuff like that. There's a channel dedicated just for dialogue, so it's crisp and clear, so you can hear it fine throughout your experience while playing the game. But yeah, for some reason, every time I play these Resident Evil games, there's something happening with that where it doesn't work, or it's like a 50-50 chance of working. I think there may be a bug or something with the game. It like may not initially catch up on like the hardware that you're using. Like in my case, I'm using a headset that has surround sound, so for whatever reason, I hear the dialogue when I'm playing it, but when the recording's going on and when I play the recording back, it's not in the recording. And it's very misleading for me because I'm playing and I think everything's fine because I can hear the audio, but when I record the video, it's not playing. So my workaround for now, hopefully it works. I tested it out already once before, just before recording this video, of course. Um, I on my OBS settings, I used to have it to where it would be the game capture audio. Now I have it exclusively for my desktop, so any sound that comes through my desktop should be recorded, and in theory, I won't have this problem again. I'll be doing this from now on whenever I'm playing Resident Evil titles because this is an old title by now, and for this to have existed back then and then also come back again for the Resident Evil 2 and 3 remasters, I think we're gonna have more of that to come in the future. I honestly, I should go back and look at the other Resident Evil playthroughs I've done, like Revelations. I don't even think I've checked. I don't even know if I've paid attention to the dialogue in the game. Whenever I would go back and look at the recordings, I usually cut to like the action sequences or something to make sure I can, see the dialogue and or not dialogue, but hear the gunshots and, um, as long as it's like seems like it's a relatively decent frame rate, like I'm not like lagging around or anything. Um, but now I'm gonna have to pay more close attention to that because this is the third game that I've had the dialogue issues with. And once again, like for those of you guys that were watching live on my Kick and my Twitch channel at kick.com, twitch.com/HoosierMarineMAK. If you guys were watching live, you guys probably couldn't hear anything, and I do apologize. So we're playing these chapters again, the ones I played live on stream. I got around in like 2 hours, or I got to it around 2 hours, like the whole playthrough. Maybe I'll go a little bit quicker this time now that I've kind of done all these things before just recently, so I'll know like how to do it quicker. And going back at it too, when I did my test, the weapons that I claimed previously, they're still in my inventory, even though I'm starting a new like chapter, like I'm doing a chapter select kind of thing. So I'm wondering if I have to necessarily recover those items again, or if it's just now part of like my character's inventory for the future to come. So uh, I think I'll just keep the weapons I have. That way, when I inevitably get back to the progress that I had before, I will seemingly be where I left off before. For anybody that was watching live, it's not going to be a shock when you guys see me on a further chapter and I have new things or the same things, I guess. If that makes any sense. I don't know if it does, but yeah, I wanted to start off this video by disclosing that I previously streamed this and had issues. So now this is going to be uh, a fresh video with hopefully the problems being worked out. I tried it already once before, no issues. So hopefully, I haven't closed the game actually either. So now that I've had the game running and it didn't have issues, I don't want to have any variables. So the only variable that I changed is on my OBS. I changed my audio output or input, or I guess it would be output, to my desktop rather than game capture for the game audio. So hopefully that works. That's what ended up working for the test that I did, so we're not changing that now. And we have not closed the game, so there's no reason for the game to have issues as well. So, yeah, I want to be upfront with you guys. This is not like the first take. I've actually just recently played this a day before, or at this point, 2 days before. And yeah, we got up to chapter 2, I think. We're not quite at chapter 3. We're still in like the favela, or like the I guess like the village with Shiva. We just encountered our first boss and stuff, but I'll do my best to stay quiet during the cutscenes so you guys can enjoy them. But I might add like a couple of little 2 cents here and there, make a dollar somewhere. But yeah, also before we roll into this, I want to do a little bit more self-advertisement here. If you guys want to check out my main channel, I do have a new video that just released. Maybe it's new now, but whenever you're watching it, it could be a long older, or I don't know what I'm trying to say. It's going to be an older video by the time you guys watch it. And the topic of the video is over the Alien franchise. For any Alien fans out there, or sci-fi horror fans, I think you guys will enjoy it. It's a pretty well done video, if I had to say. Like I did a good job with it. I think as somebody that doesn't do YouTube as a living, I don't do editing or anything like that. I'm just kind of doing everything impromptu and like off the cuff, and learning it as I'm going along. I I think I did a good job. Like it involved a lot of photoshopping stuff. It involved a lot of cutting and trimming videos, putting them all together, getting audio tracks lined up, and yeah, I think it's worth the watch. I think you guys are going to have a lot of fun with it. And if you're not having fun with it, then you're not in the right place. I mean, it's a drinking game video. Like you guys can turn it into something fun. I think there's a lot to it. There's different levels to it. So I encourage you guys all to go and watch the entire video, pay attention to it, and if you're a fan of Sydney Sweeney, maybe you'll find something enjoyable there too. But yeah, that's going to be on my main channel. It should be linked here on my gaming channel. It should be up above or wherever YouTube puts it. All my links are there for you guys to check out, even my Twitch and my Kick channel. So I encourage you guys, if you guys are fans of what I'm doing here in the gaming channel and you guys want to see what else we're doing, follow us on those channels and see what else is going on. You'll be able to participate live with us in the chat. And I'm down for a conversation. So if you guys want to talk about stuff or just hang out or have a place to be, I welcome you guys there. And all I ask is that you guys be courteous to others, and um, you know that's about it. Like just don't be an ass. I mean, I'm an ass, so I understand. Like if I'm saying stuff that's inflammatory, by all means give it back to me. Like I'm perfectly fine when fair game is there. Like hey, have at it. But just don't be an ass to other people. It's I'm not trying to make that kind of environment. I want to be a place that people can hang out and just kind of have a chill time. Or if they need a friend, if you guys need somebody to talk to, I'm usually up late anyway, so you'll always find me playing some games. I'm not doing anything better, so come talk my ear off, and we'll work through whatever you got going on. Sometimes I'm going through some stuff, so sometimes I need a friend. So like if you guys need that place, I'm there. But that'll be on my Kick and Twitch. Like I said, HoosierMarineMAK. Um, so feel free to check us out. We'll be most likely playing a lot of Dead by Daylight for the coming future, just because there's a 2v8 event going on. But I know on the 26th, this is also another advertisement. The 26th of August, we are going to be dedicating the entire day to Helldivers 2. They're dropping a Halo ODST Warbond, and I'm buying the entire Warbond, and we're going to be grinding through it, just having a blast on Helldivers. So if you guys are gamers and you guys got that game, you guys want to squad up and drop into Hell feet first with me, there's open slots, at least 3 of them. So first come, first serve, and you're always welcome to get some games in with me as well. So uh, yeah, the best place to be, honestly, to get that kind of content right now would be the Twitch and the Kick, because I'll be streaming it. So yeah, feel free to check us out there when we're playing that. And yeah, if you happen to see Baxter, make sure you say hello to him. He'll be moving around more often during the streams, because it's more of a longer format thing. So we'll be taking potty breaks and letting him out and doing stuff with him. So he's going to be around. Make sure you guys say hello to him and check out his backstory on his GoFundMe page, wherever you find it. But yeah, that's my whole spiel, guys. For anybody new here, anybody unfamiliar with what I do, but yeah, we're gonna be working through these Resident Evil games in the meantime, trying to get through all of them before the new one comes out in February. I want to get all of them done, and I'd like to make a review video of all the games, of all the Resident Evil games that I own. I don't own Code Veronica, which is unfortunate because it ties into like the main storyline, and I can't seem to find it anywhere. If anybody knows where I can find it for PC, please give your boy a hookup. Let me know where to find it. Send the link in the channel if you can, and or in the comment section. I'll quickly snatch that thing up, and I'll try to play it before the new game comes out and make a video or two for you guys. So if that's your favorite game, if that's like the game you're into, I'll make sure that I play it on stream or on camera for you guys to enjoy as well. For those that can't game in the meantime, it's at least something you could watch in your pastime. But yeah, that's the one game out of the main storyline that I don't own. And I do own it on the 360, but we're obviously not playing on 360 at the moment, so I cannot play it. And we are missing a portion of the story, so there's some context that's going to be missing, especially in Resident Evil 5, because there's a lot of cutscenes and callbacks to that game specifically. And unbeknownst to me, I didn't know that going into this new game here, that I was missing that story. I had thought originally that Revelations would be like the game that explains what happens to Jill and all that kind of stuff prior to Resident Evil 5, but obviously I was wrong there. And yeah, it's a mistake that we made, but hopefully we can make right with it by playing it later on. But ultimately, once we play all the main story games, I want to make a review of all the games together in one video, so I have context to call back on and video clips to show you guys for reference. And I want to make sure that I get it out before the next game comes out, which is Resident Evil Requiem, which I have a walking theory or a working theory going that I think it's going to be a prequel or like an interquel, whatever you want to call it, between the stories of Resident Evil 2 and 3 and 4. So it's like that gap. Okay, so think of the Shocker, right? You got 2 and 3, or if you want to throw the thumb in there for her pleasure, that's fine, but you got 2 and 3. Requiem is going to be the gap. This is going to tell the story between these two, or between these games here. This is going to be Resident Evil 4. Hopefully I'm painting a good enough picture for you guys. But Requiem's going to be right here. I think that's what we have in our future here with Resident Evil, but we'll have to see. Based on the things that I've seen from the trailer, based on the few little tidbits of like pictures and stuff I've seen on the internet, I don't like to spoil games, so I'm probably off here. Maybe somebody with more knowledge on the information can fill me in, but yeah, that's where I think the next game's leading. I think it's going to be working back into the original stories and telling a story that maybe isn't shared in the newer games. So I'll probably be wrong there, but yeah, like I said, based on the trailer and what I've seen, that's what I think Requiem's going to be about, and I'm excited for it. I really hope that they knock it out of the park. I know there's a demo going out, and I think that's so stupid for like a single player game to have a demo. So yeah, maybe that's a bad sign, but we'll see. Like I don't think Capcom has launched too many games that have been flops or like disappointing in any way, like to that severe of a degree, minus the exception of Revelations and Resident Evil 3. I think those games, or the Resident Evil 3 remastered, not the original. I never played the original games. I've only known the remasters because I kind of came into the game franchise a little late. By the time I was into the Resident Evil universe, I had owned a 360, and that's where I first played Resident Evil. They didn't have the original games available at the time, so I missed out on a lot growing up, and it was nice to get these remasters because then I can actually get a feel for what I was missing out on. But based on what I have, Resident Evil 3 is probably one of the worst games I've played, along with Revelations. Revelations was bad just on so many other levels, and I'll talk about that more later on when we make the review process for these video games. But just moving forward, just know I'm making a list. I might make an S to F tier list as well. I'll put Resident Evil 2 in the S tier, and Resident Evil 4 up there too. Maybe A plus or A. It'll be between A and S for Resident Evil 4. I don't do DLCs for these reviews. I have the DLCs. I have not played them, but for me to give a review, I think it's appropriate to not include those things because the average viewer or the average player will probably just play the base game and only experience that. So for me to include other things that are additional costs to the players, I don't think that's a good way to do the reviews. So we'll just do the review with the base game, play it on standard, the normal difficulty, so the average player can get the same kind of experience out of it and have something to relate to with what I'm saying. And yeah, we're not doing like completionist runs. We're not doing for like what do you call it? Like where we're getting all the weapons, all the unlockable stuff. I'll play these games casually on stream, and I'll do that in my free time. But for the sake of these videos, we're just gonna play the game and take it as we're just going through the story. And I think that's the most appropriate way to go. And I think a lot of you guys, as gamers and uh, maybe fans of the franchise, would appreciate that. You'll also be able to see all the cutscenes and stuff because also with those I'm not like the guide or the person you go to that you go for like, hey, how do I get this achievement? How do I get these tasks done? This isn't the video for you guys. Obviously, if you guys want to see cutscenes, if you want to do certain challenges, it requires you to skip those cutscenes to make a time hack for like, if you're going for S tier rank, you have to get it within a certain amount of time for your playthrough, and those cutscenes count towards that time. So we're not gonna be worried about that. We're not worried about rushing through these games. We're going at our own pace, and I encourage you guys to, if you haven't played the games, to do that as well. I don't think speed running it is the way to go if you're trying to enjoy the game, uh, especially if it's your first time playing the game. But some people, they just, they're looking for efficiency. They're just doing all the guides, and like they're looking for video guides to do everything in one go. I can appreciate that, but I'm not a sweat lord like that, so we're not going to put all that together for you guys. I don't think there will ever be a time where I'm making a guide for a game like that. I don't enjoy doing that as like a player, so I don't expect you guys to enjoy that as a viewer. And that's just not what we supply here. Obviously, if I happen to do a challenge, I'll point it out like, hey, if you want to get this challenge, do it the exact way I did it, and you'll get it. But more likely than not, it'll be an accident or a fluke that it occurs. So, yeah, I wouldn't use these videos as a walkthrough or a guide. Unless you're strictly looking for a walkthrough on how to get through the game, like naturally and normally, then that's pretty much all I'm doing here. But that's just my message to all you new guys here, all you people that have not seen my content or have not viewed anything before. That's what we got going on here. And yeah, sorry for the long introduction here, guys, but I won't do this very often. I'll do it every once in a while for videos. I might make a chapter here so you guys can just skip ahead to the game for anybody watching on YouTube later on. But yeah, that's basically the whole gist of it. And I don't think I have anything else for you guys. Unless you guys have something for me, we're gonna jump into it. Hopefully, get some progress here. Like I said, I already did this chapter or these chapters before, so we're gonna try to streamline ourselves through this a little bit quicker. Um, and once we get to where we left off, that's gonna be the end of the video. So I already imagine the video is going to be shorter, so that's why I'm talking more. I want to compensate for that time loss, because originally the video was going to be 2 hours long. So I don't anticipate this playthrough taking more than an hour and a half, maybe even less than an hour, depending on how good I am. But yeah, I guess without further ado, let's just jump into it, guys. All right, where are we at here? I want to make sure you guys can hear it. Let me tab out again. Let me just make sure. OBS is kind of weird because it puts all my audio mixer tracks in a different order, and I can't structure it the way I want to. But I guess everything looks good on my end. Let's just jump into it. All right, so as I stated, we're going to be going back to the chapters that we had already done, but we're just here so we can get the cutscene dialogue and just get the full experience, because if I record or if I upload that other recording, it'll have all the gameplay and all of me talking, but you won't be able to hear people talking in the game, and that's terrible, especially for a single player game. You want to have that immersiveness of the story mode and stuff, and I think just re-recording all of it or doing another recording is probably going to do you guys a little bit more of a service than just me posting the original stuff. Like, as authentic as that would be, it's not what you guys are here for. You guys are here for the story, you guys are here for the gameplay, and I want to make sure that it's all there for you guys. So let's just jump into it. Playing on normal, like that's the most standard middle ground difficulty that we have, so continue on with that trend. We're going to make sure that we don't play with players this time. Our original playthrough, we had a bunch of issues with people joining the game while we were playing, and it turns out it's because of our setting for co-op settings. You have to have it on Rogue. Even if you have it on local network, which in my mind is like local is what's around me. My computer is like the most local thing for me. So it wouldn't extend that olive branch to other people on the internet. It would be just me playing on my own system, but evidently you have to change this from instead of no limits to Rogue. This way no one can join you while you're playing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And like I said, we still have our weapons from our last playthrough, so I'm going to leave them in here just so that way when we get progress, or when we get to the point where we were before for the original recording, it won't seem like we've missed anything. We're coming in with the same loadouts, the same weapons, but this should make it easier for me to get through the rest of the sequences as well without any issues, or with less issues at least, I should say. I may end up switching the rifle with the SMG. She's gonna keep the shotgun, and yeah, she'll just keep the shotgun. We'll take all the ammo we can without being unreasonable. And yeah, I think that's a kit. I think we're good to go. We're going to pick up a lot of resources as we go, so I want to kind of go light, but I want to make sure I'm prepped for any kind of fights that I'm going to be going across, so we'll be ready. Make sure that you guys can hear this dialogue. If you can't, we're in trouble.
Captain Deshant here. We've secured the underground route to the coordinates.
I should have seen it coming. It didn't take long after the fall of the Umbrella Corporation for their bioweapons to end up in the hands of terrorists. A new era of bioterrorism descended upon vulnerable countries, shifting the balance of power throughout the region. People in the destabilized areas soon feared another incident like Raccoon City was inevitable. As panic spread, governments of the world turned to the Global Pharmaceutical Consortium, which formed the anti-terrorism unit BSAA. Operatives of the BSAA were sent to infiltrate and neutralize bioterrorist hotspots, restoring safety and stability to various regions around the globe.
Hello, Shiva.
Welcome to Africa.
Sheva.
My name is Sheva Alama.
Chris Redfield.
Your reputation precedes you, Mr. Redfield. It's an honor.
Just Chris, thanks. So you'll be accompanying me to the destination?
Yes. Tensions are running high ever since the change in government.
I'll bet. Intel says it's a haven for terrorists now.
And I'm not going to be happy to see an American, BSAA or not. That's why I'm your partner. Help put them at ease.
Well, I'm sure you'll do just fine.
You should be able to hear the dialogue. If you can't, then this recording's scrubbed.
You okay?
Yeah, sorry. It's nothing. Let's go. Casualties continue to mount over the long years I've struggled. More and more, I find myself wondering if it's all worth fighting for. Maybe one day, I'll find out.
Hey, hey! Huyo mgeni anafanya nini hapa?
You don't have to get touchy. Let's go.
There is one thing I do know. I have a job to do, and I'm gonna see it through.
Alright, well, I'm hoping that all that went through. We didn't have any issues with the audio. Like I said, it's something with the surround sound or something like that with the central channel. It doesn't pick up the dialogue for the recording, for whatever reason.
This is Kirk. Chris, Sheva, can you read me?
Chris here. Coming in loud and clear, Kirk.
Yes, we read you.
There's a black market weapons deal going down in Kijuju. That's where Irving will be. Alpha Team has already infiltrated the area, and you will be going in as backup. Rendezvous with your contact at the butcher's shop. You can gear up and get briefed on the mission there. Watch your backs.
Roger that.
Copy. Over and out.
Yeah, they're gone. This, the vibe that this game has, it reminds me of, like, Black Hawk Down. Like, if you guys ever watched that movie, that's what it reminds me of. Like, obviously, it's, like, in, like, the Mediterranean, or, Mediterranean. Sorry, I can't talk. It's in that area, like Somalia and shit like that, like the Red Sea or Black Sea. I don't know my oceans very well, guys. I'm a jackass. So, if you guys are familiar with the movie Black Hawk Down, that's the vibe I'm getting from this game. You know, I'll stop whooping that guy's ass and look at me. Okay, well, I don't like that. These are all crackheads, man. Look at their eyes. Alright, well, they know we're here.
Na wasaliti wote walete kwa wenye mamlaka. Ukipata
It cleared out quick.
Ah, Chris Redfield. Go around to the side door.
Chris, this way.
Good, you're both here. Come. You too. This way. It may be because of the new government, but people around here are a little on edge. You should do what you came here to do and go home.
Yeah, they really roll out the red carpet for us Americans.
I have your weapons for you here. Check them. Grab your weapons.
I should already have my weapons,
Already started.
but we'll just open that up for the cutscene.
Destination coordinates?
Town square's up ahead. Go through there. Alpha Team's waiting at the deal location.
Good.
What do you know about Ouroboros?
Mostly just rumors. Something about visions of a doomsday project.
Doomsday sounds about right, and apparently it is no rumor.
You're kidding, right?
You must find a man named Irving. He's our only lead. And be careful out there.
Alright, well, here we go. Time to game. Also, after playing for a little bit, I figured out where a couple of locations were for the BSA emblems, so we're just gonna quickly get those when we come across them. So, I guess in that way you guys can kind of use this game as a guide.
We're a team.
for this
Whatever
gameplay.
happens, we stick together.
Don't worry. I may not be as good as you, but I can still hold my own.
But yeah, like I said, we're gonna try to quickly get through this, try to pick up the time that we lost, and hopefully we do better than last time. Hopefully, now that I have more ammo and weapons, the experience will go by a little bit better, or go by quicker. And actually, knowing what I know now, we're gonna change some controls up real quick. We're gonna change the map to E, and then our inventory to tab. Yeah, that's perfect. It's just more natural for me to use tab to pull up inventory because it's like for most games that I play now, that's what it is. And typically maps or games don't have maps in them that I can quickly
Did you hear
refer
that?
to, so
It came from that building.
E's a good one, I guess. It's a close key if I need it quickly, but not too far out of the way. Or it's like just out of the way where I won't hit by accident, basically.
Freeze!
Are you okay?
No, he's not okay. Alright, well he's no longer a threat.
What the hell just happened?
They didn't move like any zombies I've ever seen.
Last time I played this, that guy tanked bullets. Like, he took like 7 or 8 bullets to put down. The superhero jumps are even in this game. I don't know what it is about Resident Evil, man, but they don't care about their needs.
They'll find us soon.
Not a single character has any care in the world.
We need to get out of here. We need to get to that house. We'll have a better chance of fighting them from here.
Like, every character, they jump from like
Come in, Kirk.
heights that are
The
unreasonable.
locals were hostile and we had to use force. We don't have any contingency plans for this situation, do we, Kirk?
Roger on the locals, but your orders still stand.
What does that mean? Was HQ expecting this?
But yeah, if you guys watch my like other videos that I have on the channel, when I was playing Resident Evil 4 and Revelations, the characters, they jump from like 30 feet off the ground, and they just land on like they just take a superhero stance when they land. It's like you would never do that. there's always a ladder present too. Like right now I'm jumping down. You would at least like grab with your arms and then drop, like you would drop down and then you would let go with your hands so you're not falling as far with your legs, but they just go straight from there to a jump and they land. It's crazy. Like as somebody that has joint pain and knee problems, I watch that and it just hurts me. It physically causes me pain, you know? Just seeing people do that. I think that's why people make jokes about Resident Evil 5 being more of a meme game, because it's like he's like boulder punching and stuff like that, and you kind of get taken out of like the immersion of like, okay, this can be a realistic scenario, right? No, not when they're jumping from like 40 feet off the ground and you know they're perfectly fine. That's not happening. But you know, that's just my perspective, I guess. I haven't really seen a lot of people talk about it in that way before, but you know, maybe I'm not alone.
Thanks.
She's gonna be our pack mule. We're just gonna give her the stuff that we don't want. Meds aren't gonna be necessary for a little bit. I don't plan on getting hit, so I may be calling her for some meds here soon. Yeah, we're gonna try to rush through this.
You don't know what you're talking about! You can all go to hell!
Wait a minute. That's the...
Schifo! For what? Well, now to Suia.
I made the reference to Black Hawk Down. This guy right here is like the bad guy from the movie too.
Happen, Daddy!
Like the main like warlord chief or whatever.
What you want to lay you down? Yanjia that too!
I think this game was out when that movie was really popular. But I could be wrong. I'm really bad at gauging time. I usually use video games and movies as my reference for time, so I know like what was going on in certain moments in my past, I guess. Yeah, I think this came around the time that the Black Hawk movie was out. Like the early 2000s, I would say, at least. There's gonna be bad guys coming from back here, too.
Hostile. The gate is sealed, and we're trapped. We need backup, and we need it right now.
Roger that. Just sit tight. I'm on my way.
Did you hear that, Sheva? Help's on the way.
Got it.
If I take out
Just
that
help
guy,
me
does he
get
stop
here,
fighting? Oh, never mind, there's not. big guys next to us. We got through it somehow. I wish you could reload on the go, you know? Like, having to stop and reload is such a slowdown. I didn't kill this guy last time, but I'm aiming to. Alright, we died. Alright. Now we're getting fucked up. That's kind of cool. A little death animation like that. I didn't do that bad last time. I survived this encounter, so at least I'm experiencing something different with this playthrough. Oh, like I said, we're not going for like perfect runs or anything, so can't be too upset about that. Remove the stuff that we don't necessarily need. If I need health, like I said, we're in a lot more trouble than we're initially out for, I guess. I think we'll just stay in here as long as we can. That's what I did last time, and obviously it seemed to work out last time for me, so. It ain't broke, don't fix it kind of deal. If killing him quicker means less enemies. Test that out now, I guess. You know, he's got the speakerphone, so I imagine him being gone now, there won't be as many threats being alerted to my presence here. Just that's the hope.
Come in. The locals are hostile. The gate is sealed, and we're trapped. We need backup, and we need it right now.
Roger that. Just sit tight. I'm on my way.
Did you hear that, Sheva? Help's on the way.
Got it. Just hope he gets here.
Yeah, just make sure that we stay away from that big guy. He's like a instant kill then. distance so we can reload. Dead. No, I forgot teammates could die. Oh my goodness, I forgot teammates die. I'm gonna skip this if I can't. Fuck. Yeah, so much for it being a quicker run through. We're gonna be here all day. Fuck, man. I don't even know if it's possible to kill that big guy, the guy with the giant axe. We're gonna try, but I don't know if it's possible. Because I'm just dumping bullets in the room. It does seem, though, that I got through the sequence a lot faster when I killed the guy with the megaphone. Just grab ammo and we'll do that again. One shot to the head, that's all it takes.
Kirk, come in. The locals are hostile. The gate is sealed, and we're trapped. We need backup, and we need it right now.
Roger that. Stick tight. I'm on my way.
Did you hear that, Sheva? Help's on the way.
Got it. Just hope he gets here quick.
Look out, Sheva, you don't want to get hit by that guy. He's dead. You killed him. Nice. So you can kill him. You get a gold ring out of it. The rest of this should be smooth sailing. Should be, I say. I'm just gonna go around collecting resources now. That guy tanked bullets. All types of ammo was used on him. She's got that shotgun. She should be able to mess these guys up.
Nice work! Good work. There's just no end to them.
We've got to hold out till Kirk gets here.
My accuracy is probably going to be garbage, but that's fine. I don't think there's anything up here for me. Try to replenish the ammo that we used up as much as we can.
I'll be there shortly. Just hang in there.
I'm gonna give her all the shotgun ammo.
Thanks,
Take
partner.
the pistol.
I need ammo.
Use this.
And we're gonna take the
I need ammo.
Take this.
Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm gonna take out the door. Find some cover.
Alright, we made it. After 3 attempts, we made it. You wouldn't do this in real life. The backblast would knock the pilot unconscious and, you know, fuck up the helicopter. Like, you would never fucking do that. Doing an RPG in the cabin of the helicopter? Nah. Nope, you would not do that. Alright, that was chapter 1. We died twice, so that's what sucked our rank down, but we're not worried about that, so we're good with that. Now we're gonna dump everything out. And yeah, I think that's it, right? Maybe we try to upgrade the pistol more. Can't upgrade that anymore. Can't upgrade capacity. We're gonna upgrade reload speed though. That's good. We'll take that. Alright, on to the next one.
Kirk, we owe you one.
You can thank me later. Chris
Roger that.
Since we
I'm
basically
going on ahead. We'll meet up there. Good luck.
we basically picked up everything, so there's not gonna be anything for us to grab now. So we're just moving on. Yeah, that was an ordeal. That was actually harder than the first time I played this game. We went through without getting hit or anything the last time. I think I was trying too much there. I was trying to kill the big guy this time, and I was getting a little caught up in it. And I realized the error of my ways a little too late, but we got through it. Not a big deal. Now we're going to be keeping an eye out for the BSAA emblems. There should be 3 for this playthrough, I believe. She needs to go up there and grab a key. There's a key on the shelf there. On co-op mode, this player would be able to do their own thing up there. There's ammo and stuff, of course, but we can't control her. Go back up there. Oh, she doesn't get the key this time. She comes back for it. That's what it is. Yeah, no, I forgot. There's another jump up area.
Captain, what is your status? Can you see the enemy?
Alpha team, come in! Alpha team!
Dechant! Do you copy? Dechant!
Alright, we gotta make sure we get the audio, or not the audio, but the sensitivity right, because I feel like I'm so slow with turning. Alright. It locks in when I'm moving, that's what it is. I can't look around quickly when I'm moving. That's why I'm having issues. Okay, I feel like when I'm in combat, I can't move around quickly, or look around quickly, but it's because I'm looking and moving at the same time. Yeah, if I need to turn around quickly, I just gotta stop moving. It's a little thing the game has, I guess, that you gotta work with. That guy got fucked up. So did he. Nice, good shot. Alright, this is the jump up where she'll go back and get that key. The one that we saw. The original jump up. That's her picking up the key right now.
I found a key.
Unfortunately, she doesn't grab all the ammo. I would like it if she did, but I can't get it, I guess. Just in time for me to get hit, too.
Thanks, Connor.
It's not full heal, but we'll take it. It is nice, though, that when you use heals, it heals both teammates, or both people, rather than just being like an individual use kind of thing. You're going to really want to capitalize on combining herbs if you want to get the most out of them. Otherwise, use a first aid spray. Alright, we're going to be coming up on our first BSAA emblem shortly. before you go through that door there, you have to kick with Sheva. You gotta go through this door, and you're gonna go upstairs, and you'll be able to see the first emblem from the second floor. I'm gonna look around for ammo or anything like that. Alright, so the first emblem will be up here. You get on this little, I guess, upstairs patio kind of thing, and then there it is. Again, I'm not doing this as like a guide for like getting all the BSAA emblems, but I'm just pointing it out since I already did it prior to playing this. It only makes sense to point it out.
Nice work! Reload!
This door is where we go.
Help! Somebody help me!
She becomes a pain in the ass later on. She eats up a lot of bullets. That key that Sheva grabbed, that's what it's used for here. Now we have a shotgun. Well, we might as well keep the shotgun ammo now that we have a shotgun for it. Switch that around though. I don't remember if there's anything behind the building. No, there's not. I was looking for like ammo or something. I think that's all there is. Oh, there's a barrel over here we're gonna break. You never know what you're gonna get out of the barrels and crates, so it's always worth breaking them. You might need ammo, you might need health, you might need a grenade or money. It all becomes helpful and useful.
Hey, what's wrong? Be careful. They may still be here. Are you okay?
She missed, so that means she almost shot Chris. It's crazy.
Reload!
She'd have that. I guess she,
Give me a can of first aid spray.
She killed the last one. We're gonna heal. I want to heal myself. How the fuck do I heal? I guess I'll do it from the inventory. It's a little easier.
I owe you one.
So I'm full health.
Matheson to HQ. We've lost contact with Alpha Team. They're under attack by an unidentified hostile. Reinforcements head toward the deal coordinates immediately.
Sheva here. Roger that.
Oh, I missed. I'm not going back for those coins. They have this lock here as if like I'm gonna go back this way, but you never really come back to this area, so it's not really necessary for that lock to be there. Because we can't really utilize it. There's not enough enemies for it to be like a running around spot, like opening a lane for you to evade capture and stuff. It may be a little bit different in like the harder difficulty. You might get more enemies and stuff, or you're getting swarmed, but yeah, I think that lock is kind of unnecessary. It's Alpha Team. We're coming up on the second BSAA emblem. Or BSAA emblem. I don't know if I said both A's there. Yeah, we got our second one coming up here, guys. There's 3 for this chapter, so we're gonna make sure we try to get them all. He's dead. That's the Alpha Team member right there, died in front of us. Alright, so the ladder here, you're gonna want to look up. You can kind of see it by the water there, or the water tower thing. You might be able to hit it from here. You can go up on the 2nd floor to hit it, but why not try to take a shot at it on the ground floor too? Challenge yourself a little bit. So that was the second one. Third one won't be until later on when we fight the thing that's killing Alpha Team. Without spoiling it too much, I've already played this recently, so I know what's gonna happen. But yeah.
What the hell happened in here? Hey, who did this?
Something attacked us. Irving. He got away. It was a setup.
A setup?
Yeah, he just said setup. There's like an echo in the room or something.
It's data regarding the deal. I downloaded it from their computer. Oh, you gotta get it to HQ. Oh.
Hey, hang in there.
He didn't ask the guy if he was alright. That's why he died. Chances are if he asked him if he was alright, he would have gotten attacked by him.
But they ran away.
Kirk, do you copy? We got the data, but Alpha Team is down. Irving got away.
Roger. Relay the data from the vehicle at the storage facility.
Copy that.
Alright. They did such a good job with Sheva. She looks so hot, man. I'm telling you, like,
Don't like the looks of this.
if a woman looked at me like how she does Chris, like, I would marry her immediately. Yeah, dude, they did such a good job with her, man. One of my favorite Resident Evil characters besides Ada Wong. I like Ada Wong because she's got a little bit of an attitude and that, like, a little bit of sarcasm in her tone, so it's like, you can play games with that a little bit. Go back and forth with her, have some fun. You know, we're playing video games. We're enjoying ourselves in our own little way here. So that's how I choose to enjoy these characters. I like to put myself in the shoes of Chris Redfield. Like I'm actually Chris Redfield, and I got this smoking hot babe next to me. She's all about it. She's all there for me. You know. That's why I like Resident Evil games too, because like there's always hot chicks in it, always. Except for Resident Evil 3. They fucked up Jill so bad. They made her into a butch. Like, she was not the same Jill that I grew up on, so I'm not happy with that, but that's irrelevant to everything else for the reasons I don't like that game. The game itself is dumb, but yeah, that's the one thing Resident Evil has always had for it. It's always had like smoke shows in the game, and they play along with it too. They know what works and what guys want to see. So you know, why break that? They don't have to. Why spoil a good thing, you know? Oh, you know what? We're not quite at the third one yet. There's a third emblem, and it's not quite... We're not quite there yet, so we'll have to keep an eye out for it. I remember there being a box of ammo, like a briefcase that's open. When we get to that, that's where the last emblem is for this chapter. This boss fight should be relatively easy. I did it really quickly during the first attempt, but we'll see. We'll see. I said that it was going to be easier to get through this game now that I've already done these chapters, but I died 3 times already, so you never really know. Just takes a couple mistakes to cause it all to derail.
What the hell is that?
I think that's what got Alpha Team.
I don't have it on in this case, but I think there's quick time events for those cutscenes. I have that turned off, and I'm glad because then I can actually just enjoy the cutscenes and not feel like I'm being interrupted by like a quick time event.
Reload! Help me!
Now I gotta burn it. Hopefully it doesn't come through that door. Luckily there's a hitbox there now, so it won't pass that threshold, but in real life that thing would have came through and got me.
I owe you one.
Shovel. I think Shiva. I think I've always called her Shiva because
This thing was
it's a
responsible
she,
for the death
obviously,
of Alpha Team. We need to report this to HQ.
and she's a diva. So I mixed the 2 words together. So it's like Shiva, diva, or she, diva, Sheva, diva. I don't know. That's where my head's at. That's why I do it. It doesn't have to make sense. You know, that's just how it works in this mind of mine. Alright, now we're coming up on that last emblem for the chapter. Right here where you see the ammo box. First I'm going to grab the ammo. Immediately right here to your right, you'll see the emblem there. Alright, that should be all the emblems for this chapter, I believe. It'll be ready to go.
Let's go.
Got it.
What was that thing?
A BOW that scumbag Irving left behind to set us up. Considering what it did to Alpha Team, I think we're lucky to still be breathing.
If only we could have gotten there sooner.
If we had, we'd probably be dead too. Chris to HQ, do you copy?
This is HQ. Excellent work out there. We'll analyze the data immediately.
This whole town's gone to hell. The people here, they're acting like those Ganado detailed in the Kennedy report. And aside from
Resident Evil 4.
there's something new, something we've never encountered before.
Our transportation has been taken out too. Requesting a mission update.
The mission stands. Capturing Irving is your top priority. We believe he may have fled to the mines on the other side of the train station.
Wait, we're the only two left. You want us to go in there alone?
Delta team have been dispatched and are on their way. They'll assist you in locating and apprehending Irving.
But wait, we
I
can't!
repeat, your mission stands. We can't afford to let him get away. Proceed to the mines beyond the station. Over and out.
This is insane!
You ever get the feeling you're expendable?
Dude, the way she looks, man, I can't get over that. I'm falling in love here. They did such a good job with Sheva. That time I said it right. It's not Shiva. It's Sheva. Alright, got S tier that time. We're gonna dump this stuff off. Organize. Let's see. What else do I want to do here? I think she may be low on health, so we'll just have her carry a herb real quick. Or, you know what? Put that back. We'll put a good herb on, and we'll just use it to heal her real quick.
We can't let Irving get away. We have to get to the station.
This is the first emblem for this chapter in this room. I think there's stuff up here, so you might be able to jump up here and grab some items. Just gonna look around the room, get some ammo and stuff. Pretty sure there's something up here. Yeah, there's a chest over here. I think it's coins or a jewel. It's coins. Should be 1,000 if you pick them all up. I believe in that chest that we're looking at, this one right here, it's a MP5. We already have one, but we're going to take this one anyway. No, we can't. I was going to say we could just take it and then give it to Sheva, but
Thanks.
I don't think you can transfer weapons like that. What I should have done during that organizing phase is I should have got rid of this SMG just so I can get a second one. But I wasn't using my head with that one. I knew it was there, I just forgot. So, yeah, if you guys want to, like, gather weapons and then sell them for money, that's the way you would do it. If you already have the weapon, don't bring it in, and then get it when you go through the playthrough, and you'll be able to bring it. You can only have one of any type of weapon you get, and you can't transfer them between you and your partner. So, that's knowledge for the bank there. You guys can use that later on. Learn from my mistakes, that kind of deal. This, I think you have to shoot these. I don't know if there's a way to disarm them otherwise. There's dogs in this part here too. Come across dogs for the first time. Jump up here, just get around that trap that was do think it's funny though that as soon as you clear out an area, there's no more music. That's how you can kind of tell if you're in danger still or not. If you hear music, then you're in a bad way. Or you're in harm's way, I should say. And now the dead is paid. What's a dog doing with ammo? Alright, that's the way we need to go. We're not going there yet. I want to check around for any like crates or any ammo laying around. Alright, we're good to go. Let's reload the SMG. There's that music I was talking about, and it's gone instantly. That guy's a fucking tank. We're actually out of ammo. Thankfully the dog has handgun ammo. Thank you, Sheva. Alright, we have some health here we're going to use. We both took some hits. We need to find more handgun ammo, though. On this bridge, down below, there's going to be an emblem. It'll be behind that tarp there. The canvas. We'll get to that in a moment here. I think that'll be the next emblem we're going for. I don't think we missed any. Again, I'm going off of memory, so it's I'm already kind of half retarded, so remembering things is going to be the hard part. My memory ain't the best. I think we have to get across this bridge. They're just going to keep on coming. I guess maybe not. We just have to kill a good amount of them. Let's go in here, break these crates and shit. there's a... Oh, there's a barrel here. I don't think there's anything over here besides the barrel. So we'll turn around. Going down these stairs. Before you get down here, that little tarp thing, you're aiming for that emblem there. That'll be the second one for this chapter. I think there's 5 total. Alright, I need SMG ammo, we'll take that. I really should start trying to, like, conserve my ammo a little bit. Since I know what's kind of up ahead of us, I know I'm going to need more ammo. So we'll do our best to try not to waste ammo. She's got a little bit of ammo, but not a lot, so yeah, we're going to be in trouble if we keep on using up all of our good stuff.
My God.
Something's coming. Watch out!
These guys are going to get up. Doing a real good job of using all my ammo. I'll tell you that.
You grab it.
Okay.
Alright, so we're coming up on the... I think it's the 3rd one for this chapter. 3rd emblem.
Someone's here.
I'm just gonna grab some stuff real quick, so I don't have to go back. Oh, that's the first thing I haven't gotten anything out of. Usually when you break piles of food, like the tomatoes or whatever, melons or whatever on the tables, there's usually an item hidden underneath them, but I guess not today.
Give me an herb.
Use this! I owe you one!
Alright, that works out for now. Alright, so moving on, you're going to go through this little beach area. I don't think there's anything here, but right here by this shack, you can barely see it. Right underneath the roof there, there's an emblem. Ooh, 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 ooh. There we go. 5th time's a charm, as they say. Alright, they're all running away from us for some reason. We're gonna take this time now to just collect stuff as we go around. Oh, actually there's a trophy there, or a treasure thing. Let's blow that open. Watch out, bad nade. Ruby, nice, not bad.
Take this! Thanks.
I forgot too that when you break those little vendor like tables and stuff, you get items from them as well. Even if there's not an item on them, the act of breaking it creates an item sometimes, and you can grab that. It's like random, just like the chests are. I don't think there's anything up there. I think if I go up there, it's just to avoid a fight. We're not worried about that. The superhero jump through is like cringe as fuck at this point. Everything's got to be a combat roll or a Superman dive or something like that, just to make the game more dramatic. We're grabbing that key up there. We're gonna quickly go over to where that gate is and get through there. I think if we fight these guys where we are, it's going to be an endless onslaught. Unfortunately. Got the combo on him. Oh, I tried to dodge it. I moved to the right. Got it. Drops another necklace for us, or I think it's a ring or a bracelet.
Use this.
You grab it.
Okay.
We're gonna move to that gate now and get out of here. There's ammo back here, or crates I can get ammo from. Barrels. Okay. Don't mind if I do. I always love finding ammo. Dropped ammo too, we'll grab that. I'm getting a red marker there. I'm thinking there's an enemy there, but no, I think I'm just gonna move on. I think it's because I think it turns red if I can destroy it. I might be able to destroy that and make a path, but I'm not sure. I'm just going to assume that there's an enemy inside the shack, like glitched in there then. Yeah, there was. Okay. Well, no, that shack is still showing up as red.
You two okay?
Alright, here he is with the rocket launcher.
To provide air support. It's gonna get hot down there, so watch out.
Roger. Thanks, Kurt.
Wow. I didn't think HQ actually cared.
Alright, we're coming up on the 4th emblem. We're gonna have to go up there where that guy just got torched by his own Molotov. How is he still up there? Alright, we're gonna go up here. RPG got him, so we're no longer a threat. There's green herb here. Where that guy is, that's your 4th emblem of the mission. She just healed me, but I don't know if I was even injured. I guess I must have been. My health's not even full. Oh, the the RPG. The RPG, man, you just killed us. If this was real life, we'd be fucking dead. Oh, there should be another weapon to grab here. It's the rifle. It's gonna be in this building where those guys came through. And grab that before you transition over to the next area. So yeah, go in here, grab that rifle. Good to go. Where is she at? She still has everything. We're gonna combine these and give her another herb to hold on to. No! Okay, well we're gonna give her this one then.
Thanks, partner.
I guess it works out. We needed the health anyway, but I didn't want to use it. I wanted to bank that for later. But we've got our 4th emblem. The 5th one is up ahead.
You're almost at the station.
Should be the last one for the mission too. Oh, you can destroy the doors with the bullets. That's kind of cool. I didn't notice that. I never realized you could do that. That's interesting. Can you break the glass too? Yes, you can. I like that. Destructible environment a little bit. Makes it a little bit more like, kind of like realistic in a way, but you're not going to destroy a door with 9mm. That's just not going to happen. Maybe a shotgun, you could plow through a door like that, but a little bit of 9mm ain't gonna do that kind of damage to a door. But the idea is nice, at least. I'm not gonna complain about that too much. It's a game for its time too, so like that kind of stuff wasn't really factored in. People obviously, when you're playing Resident Evil games, you're not thinking of it as like a realistic game. But the newer ones, they definitely paid attention to details a little bit more, and you're able to like kind of get more immersed in the environment. And those little things like that, like destructible environments and doors and such, are nice to touch.
What the fuck are those? Masters in HQ! I'm under attack by flying BOWs! I'm losing engine power! Oh shit! I'm out of control! I'm going down! Mayday! Mayday!
Kirk, what's going on? Come in, Kirk!
She's gonna go up here and provide overwatch with her shotgun.
This is HQ. The helicopter's been downed.
That'd be nice if she picked up all the ammo up there.
Repeat, all nearby units proceed to the
Get that from her later, at least.
I'll cover you from up here. Good work. Help me!
I can't hit it. It's all her up there.
I need ammo.
Roger.
Come on!
Okay.
I think she picked up all the ammo, actually, so we might be alright.
Use this!
We're gonna swap ammo and stuff with her. Oh, she just gives me the stuff I need anyway. That's nice. Okay. This next sequence is gonna be kind of a pain in the ass. I kind of wish I had more grenades, but we might be alright. I'm just gonna give her this so she can hold on
Thanks,
to that.
partner.
She's gonna be the ammo bearer. I really need to work on my accuracy, or just hold off on shooting as much. I do like the extra bullets or two, just because I'm not sure if they're actually going into a death animation or like.
Give me an herb.
Exactly. Sometimes they go down, but they don't actually die, so I just keep sending bullets their way.
I owe you one.
Which is what you really should do when you're using a 9mm in most situations. More is needed. Because sometimes, you know, a couple bullets ain't gonna do the job. Good
work.
I believe the last emblem is going to be on the rooftop of this building, the one that we're in, so we're going to go up to the top here in a moment. We're going to take that from her, or she can hold it for now, actually.
Thanks.
We'll need it when we fight the other enemies that we're gonna come across here shortly. Or fuck it, we'll take it now. I got a grenade. Might as well stack.
Give me a grenade.
Use this.
We're gonna swap grenades there. Got one free slot. Alright, so up here, before you do the assisted jump for this, you're going to look back at the building and it'll be right above you. This will be the last emblem of the mission. Or it should be. I don't exactly remember.
I need backup. There's too many of them.
Down on the floor to help her.
Good work. Nice shot.
I didn't realize that hurt her. She might die. Oh, I forgot she has all the health. That's fine. She's like the most safe person out of everybody here. She's gonna have all the health in the world. Get back down there to help her.
Come on. It's open.
The shot that I just made on that guy was crazy.
I owe you one.
Clear out this area a little bit. I'm sure there's gonna be a couple enemies. We're gonna collect ammo and resources. All threats eliminated. You know how I know? The music's done. No more sounds. We're gonna go up here and just grab whatever was left behind. Let's see. I'm gonna reload this. moving on. This next sequence, it was kind of problematic for me at one point when I played it originally, so hopefully I can get through this without issues. But we'll have to see, I guess.
Thanks.
Those. Let me just make sure my hotkeys are right. Okay, good. We're ready, I think. Close to him, we want to run. I thought maybe he would take damage while he was in that animation, but I guess not. She shot the barrel. I was saving it for him. Down him twice to kill him. We're going to quickly just grab ammo and reload while we can. We got to pick up the key to progress. We don't have to fight him till the end, but I'm going to. That's not good.
Come on! Roger! Take it! Roger!
Now he's like on a rampage, basically. I think he's dead. I think he's dead now. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that first hit. I was standing over his body. He wasn't even up yet, and he got me down, or in a dying state. Anyway, that's the chainsaw guy. He's a pain in the ass. We did well, though. We didn't die, so... It was sloppy, but we got it done. We should be coming up on the end of the chapter here soon. And that should be the end of the video as well, because it'll be where we left off before, and I want to make sure that we're up to speed where we were left off for when we previously played the game. Like I said, we did it live on stream one time, and any of you guys that are viewing here on YouTube, you guys have already seen it. You guys just may have missed out on some of the dialogue. Hopefully the dialogue carries over for the recording. We won't know until I do the end, like, review kind of thing. But I think this is the end of the chapter here. So let's just wrap up the show here, get it going. No, it's not. Okay, we're still going on a little bit more, but it's almost over. What's up, Axe? Alright, yeah, we're basically at the end now. Now we are. Now during this sequence, there would normally be like a bunch of quick time events, but I have that disabled so we can just enjoy the experience without any like interruptions with missed skill checks or something. Not making that shot. Good old Delta. Delta team to the rescue. Look like 9 of them.
Man, am I glad to see you guys.
Delta Team Captain Stone.
Chris Redfield.
Shiva.
Thanks, Josh. I owe you one.
You guys know each other.
I trained under Josh. He taught me everything I know.
Shiva became little sister of the team. Now, Shiva, you must continue your search for Irvin. According to the data we retrieved from the hard drive, we believe he has moved on to the mining area. There's more info inside. We will follow after taking care of business here. And keep your radio handy just in case.
Thanks, Josh.
There's Jill. This is where the callback to Code Veronica comes in. Evidently, that happened in Code Veronica, to my knowledge.
This picture, it's... forget it. It's nothing. Let's move out.
Yeah, and to my knowledge, I don't have access to that through Steam. There may be another website or something I can get the game from, but I can't seem to locate it anywhere on the trusted sources that I have. So we're unable to play Code Veronica at the moment. But that cutscene, that little flashback moment, evidently that's from the previous game. And, you know, initially I thought Revelations would have answered the question of, like, what happened to Jill, why'd she get separated from Chris, but I guess it's Code Veronica that's the game that has that kind of, like, backstory. But, yeah, that's going to be the end of Chapter 2-1. I think we're going into Chapter 2-2 now. But we're going to end the game there. Maybe we'll do some organizing first, and then we'll end the game there. I'll load in, and then we'll end it. Maybe I'll put the SMG away for now. We'll put that stuff away too. Try to upgrade the pistol as much as I can. Reload speed's maxed out. Capacity's maxed out. Now we're doing critical damage. Alright. And that should be it, right? I think. Yeah, that'll be it. back out after we get in.
Sheva, do you know where the mines are?
Past the station. Not too far from here. Follow me.
Yeah, we're caught up. So this is exactly where we left off on the stream that we had. But unfortunately, as I said before, the game audio, the dialogue, didn't carry through. So we had to do this again just for the sake of getting the entire playthrough on YouTube, and you guys can actually enjoy the cutscenes the way that they're supposed to be enjoyed. I know I yapped away a little bit in a couple of them, but for the most part, you guys got the gist of the story there. Back out of this. That's Resident Evil 5. That's our technically our first or our second playthrough, but we're gonna call it our first from now on. We're gonna call it there with that. So yeah, that's Resident Evil 5. That's our first play session. Look forward to more in the future. And in the meantime, if you guys are watching in real time and these other play sessions aren't uploaded at the time, feel free to go back and watch our other playthroughs on the other games. We just finished Revelations before this, and we're going in chronological order. So if you guys want to follow along, that's the best way. The playlists are all on the channel. We did Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2 Remaster, and Resident Evil 3 Remaster, as well as 4 Remaster, of course. And then, as I said, just recently we did Revelations. So if you're watching now, you're caught up. But if you're missing out on any content and you guys want to see what we did before in the meantime, check out the other playlists. They're on the channel. And hopefully you guys can find some enjoyment out of that. It's like at least 40 hours worth of content at this point. At least. So there's plenty to sit through and watch. So if you guys are bored one day and you guys want to just watch some jackass on the internet play some video games, I'm your man. That being said too, if you guys want to catch us live at any point in time and see what else we're up to and what else we're doing, feel free to check us out on Kick and Twitch at kick.com and twitch.com/HoosierMarineMAK. It should be linked on my channel here on the gaming station, but if it's not, I just said it for you guys. You guys can check it out. I'll link it in the description of the video too, so you guys can just click on it at the bottom of the video. And yeah, you guys can be a part of the experience in real time with us. And like I said before, if you guys need a place to hang out, you know, that's the place to be. I'm always down for a conversation. Doesn't matter what we're talking about, as long as it's you know, as long as the conversation's, you know, relatively appropriate. Normally, based on how I talk, you got a lot of leeway to play with there on what's appropriate and what's not. I just ask that you know, just come with good intentions, don't be an ass, and you know, be courteous to others that are in the chat. And outside of that, there's not really any rules, man. Just, you know, whatever you want to talk about, I'm down for it. Everybody needs a friend from time to time, so if you guys, you know, need somebody to talk to, need to, you know, talk about whatever. Sometimes I need to talk about stuff, so having people around, it's a good thing. So that being said too, if you don't want to check us out on the Kick and the Twitch, you guys can try to find us on our Discord. The link may need to be updated. Let me know in the comments section if it needs to be updated. But I have a Discord available to the public, so if you guys want to have a place to share a space and possibly play games together and meet other people, the Discord's there for you guys as well. Use it as a tool. You guys just add it to the toolbox. You guys aren't obligated to go there, but if you guys, you know, like I said, if you guys need a place to hang out, I offer that to you, the public, and you guys are more than welcome to use it. And the same rules as my Twitch and my Kick. Just don't be an ass. But like, granted, there's gonna be times where it's appropriate to be an ass. Like, you know, like if I offend somebody or something. Like if I dish something out, I'm more than happy to receive whatever I'm dishing out in kind. So if I'm being an ass to you, it's all fair game. So yeah, that's pretty much my whole spiel there. Also, if you guys ever see Baxter hanging around, make sure you say hi to him. He loves the attention. And if you guys need a backstory on him and you guys want to know what's going on in his life, I do have a GoFundMe on my channels. I don't want you guys to donate to it. You guys don't feel obligated to. Just I offer that as a space so that you guys can have a little bit of information on Baxter's progress to his rescue, and that way you guys can get to know him a little bit better and maybe share his story with others. You know, it's an inspirational thing to see where he came from and where he is now. He's come a long way. When we found him, he was a stray, and he had a lot of stuff going on with him, and he's definitely bounced back, and he's enjoying life now, and he's a happy dog, and I just wish nothing but the best for him at this point forward. And I'm I'm here. So as long as I'm here, I'm providing the happy life that he deserves. And for those of you guys out there that need some kind of motivation or inspiration to go do great things, I think his story is impactful enough that it may move you into a direction to go out and do good for the world and help others or help a pet or an animal in need as well. It's truly moving, and honestly, looking back at it, it's bettered me as a person, as an individual. It's taught me patience and the ability to nurture and care, and if I could plant that seed in others and spread goodness in the world, that's my way of doing it. So check out the GoFundMe, share it with your friends, and get his story out there. Once again, I don't need any money from you guys. I just have it there now as a way to spread the word and share his story. Eventually, I'll make a Facebook page for him or something, or an Instagram channel, so that he'll have his own thing. But in the meantime, that's what we have for him, and that's where I like to share his information, and as well as in the Discord. So once again, if you guys want to go see more about Baxter and stuff like that, and share pets or pictures of your pets as well, I have a pets channel on my Discord. I update that regularly whenever there's a cute photo coming out. So, excuse me. If there's anything that I don't happen to share on the GoFundMe, that's a nice place to get a quick update on them. And also, if you just want to know what's up, that's the best place to get me in real time or get contact with me. So if you're just curious about how he's doing and stuff, feel free to reach out there. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it, guys. We'll be posting this here shortly, as long as the dialogue for the cutscenes works. That was my main issue before. For anybody that's been troubleshooting this issue, if you have common issues that I've been having with these Resident Evil games, the workaround that I did that seems to be working right now is on my OBS, like whatever you're using to record your video game or your audio. I used to have it on the game capture audio, so I'd have to make sure that it was capturing just the game's audio, as well as the game's visuals, like it would show the game itself. This time I'm doing all my audio through my desktop, so hopefully I won't have any issues. I tested it out before this recording, so I know that it works, but it could just be a bug that occurs when you do a certain sequence of chapters in the games. So hopefully it doesn't reoccur. Hopefully I found a solution that will work forever. But if you guys are having issues with audio and your recordings, especially with Resident Evil games, hopefully that helps you guys the way it's helped me. And yeah, we'll be posting this on our channel. And look for us on the 26th on Helldivers 2. We will be playing Helldivers 2 during the Halo ODST Warbond. We're going to be buying out all the Warbond stuff, grinding our way through it to unlock everything. And we're going to spend an entire stream doing that. So check us out on Kick and Twitch for that. We'll be playing all day on the 26th, playing exclusively Helldivers 2 for anybody that wants to drop feet first into hell with me. There's going to be 3 open spots. It's open to the public, and first come, first serve kind of deal. So be quick to join us, join up our squad, and get ready to deploy into the fucking mess, I guess. I mean, it's going to be hectic, dude. I've never really been this excited for a Helldivers 2 release, but this is what's rejuvenating my love for games. Like, Helldivers 2 is definitely a game made for the fans, and I'm excited to get into it. But not to get too much in the weeds on a separate game, this is a Resident Evil video, of course, but look for us on the 26th. We'll be doing that live, and it'll be a lot of fun. August 26th, dropping feet first into hell. But yeah, Baxter's looking at me like he wants my attention now, so I think I'm going to go give it to him, let him out for a potty break, and see if the other dogs need anything. You want to say anything, Bax? Final words? You want to hop up here? Say hi to the camera? He's going to do it as soon as I take my attention off of him. You coming up here, bud? Here, come on. Come say hi. No, I don't think he wants anything to do with us. All right, well, I'm sure he's going to jump up at some point, so let's just wrap this up before he does. But anyway, guys, there he goes. There he goes. Oh, he's touching keys. All right, he didn't mess with my OBS. Let me move the keyboard. He likes to slam his paws on my desk, but here, let's see. He's got like this inverse sneeze, they call it. and they tell us that you have to cover the nose so he breathes through his mouth, and it stops him from like sucking in air constantly. He's got bad sinuses, don't you, buddy? Anyway, guys, this is Baxter, the dog that I was talking about. So check out his story on the GoFundMe or check out the Discord for updates. And yeah, he's part of the crew. He's family now. So I love showing him off whenever I can. So you guys will get a lot more of him if you guys are watching live. So be sure to catch us there if you're into him. If you want nothing to do with me, but you're just here for the dog, that's the place to hang out on Twitch and Kick whenever we're live. And yeah, you'll be able to see a lot more Baxter. But yeah, he wants to play now, so we're going to wrap this show up. Stay down, bud. We're going to wrap it up here real quick, guys. Sorry. Yeah, anyway, hopefully you guys are all doing well, staying safe and out of trouble, and I do appreciate anybody who's been sticking around from the beginning to end of this video. You know, your viewership is more than enough to keep me going through this. Like, as long as, you know, I see somebody cares about what I'm doing here, I'll keep making stuff. So you guys, as the fans, I do appreciate your time, and hopefully I can keep entertaining you guys for the future. And yeah, I don't think Baxter has anything else to say to you guys, so we're all done here, guys. Hopefully we'll see you guys on the next one, and if we don't, you know, it's been nice having you while we had you. But, you know, take care of yourselves, guys. We'll see you around.